Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a great good morning from Pakistan to all over the world. Wherever you guys watch my videos in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Africa, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and wherever you watch my videos, a great hello to you all. Well, I'm going to interview one of my students who got 8 bands and 8.5 in speaking and 8.5 in listening and all that. So I'm going to interview her. Her name is Natasha, and many of you were asking me to interview Natasha and to get some tips out of her. So let's call Natasha and I'll ask her some questions about IELTS listening, how she achieved 8.5 in IELTS listening 3 times and 7.5 2 times. Let's call her.
Hello.
Hello, good morning and good evening, Natasha. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How about you?
Fantastic, very well. Natasha, you're becoming more popular on my channel, huh?
Thank you.
Okay, so after your speaking tests, people really wanted to know how you achieved all that and some sort of tips or your experience. You can share some first-hand knowledge. So today in this show, we are going to talk to you about IELTS listening. I got your result in IELTS listening. 2 times you scored 7.5, 1 time you scored 6.5, and 3 times consecutively you scored 8.5 in listening. So Natasha, please give us some tips, because many of my students, they want to get 8777 and they are dying to get that band in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, elsewhere. So Natasha, please, how did you achieve this target?
In the US, they do not give us headsets.
Okay.
The way they give headsets for listening in India or in some other places. So when I went first time for the IELTS, and it was like in a hall, and there were around 40 people in one room. And they do not give headsets, and it's just like you are hearing a movie in a theater and you're writing the answers. So it was like tough in the first few attempts. My tip was, I had a TV in my house, so I used to have the YouTube videos of listening. So there are many listening videos on YouTube, and I would play it on my television, and that's how I practiced my IELTS listening.
Okay. So you just played the video of IELTS listening, and then did you take the test also, or you only listened to that?
No. So basically, I had the hard copy of that test. Usually like IELTS 13, the book 13 or the book 15. So I would have the hard copy, but for other ones which I didn't have a hard copy, I would look in the screen and write the answer in my notebook.
Okay. That's a fantastic tip. Good.
Yeah.
So, in order to...
Also,
Yes, please.
Also, the main thing is really listening with the mind, heart, and soul.
Okay.
These 3 needs to be aligned.
Mind, heart, and soul. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
But Natasha, in order to get 8.5, you must have 37, 38 correct answers. How come 3 consecutive times, and the test was easy or the test was difficult, or how did you manage that?
So basically, my goal was always have 40 out of 40 right. Like that would be the goal, because when we aim for 40, then we get 2 or 1 wrong. So one has to aim for 40 wholeheartedly. Like they need to have that intention in their mind and their brain that they have to get 40 right. Because when we aim for 40, then they might get 1 or 2 wrong. And the main thing, if we always have to look if it's 1 word or 2 words. The question we always have to look. So our ears needs to be wide open to hear that 1 word in that section.
Okay. So when you achieved 8.5, did they provide you headphones in that test, or it was without headsets?
No. All my 6 tests were without headsets.
Oh my God.
They don't provide.
Still you got 8.5 bands without headsets, yeah? And
yeah, it's hard.
And I'm 100% sure, Natasha, if they would have provided you headsets, you could get 9 out of 9.
Yeah, because it's so focused. Like you have nobody around you. Like some people are coughing, some people are shaking the bench, some people are like kind of coughing and they're sick. We cannot control those things at times.
Right, yeah, the
And
human noises, sneezes and coughs cannot be controlled.
right, and because of that you miss out. And then you
Okay.
lose concentration.
Okay, that's lovely. So, Natasha, I mean, many of my students, they are struggling with 8 bands and sometimes they are getting 6, sometimes they are getting 6.5. I really like your tip that aim for 40 and then definitely you can do that. So, what other tips are you going to share with our students? How can they improve their listening skill and their understanding of the questions? I mean, what else you want to share with them?
Most of the things in listening are kind of related to the grammar. So whenever they see a word before it or an, if they know it's an, then it will start with A, E, I, O, U. After plural or singular. So the word, they need to start thinking, guessing the answer. When the recording, there is some space between the recording. So they need to start guessing the answer. If it is 230 meters, so some amount like 230 meters or 5 meters. So that guesswork is very important for them. So for that they need to be solely concentrated and present at that moment for 1 hour or half
Okay.
hour.
All right, that's lovely. So, I mean, Natasha, you appeared in IELTS 6 times. Didn't you have any feeling that why am I doing this? Because we don't do anything if we just fail to achieve our target in that in a couple of times. You tried 6 times. I mean, what was the motivation? What motivated you?
So there are two things that is in the picture. So first two times when I was giving the exam, I didn't trust in the process, and I was just giving it for the sake of giving it and hoping that I will pass. So I was not trusting in the process, uh, and after I failed like 2 3 times, I didn't get the desired. I learned about two things. One is about willpower and one is about will persistence. Willpower
Okay.
was that I have to take an action and keep on doing it, and persistence is like I have to do it whatever it takes to get an
Okay.
8.
Wow, that's wonderful. Believe me, that's really wonderful, and this is motivating me too much. It can motivate my students very much as well.
I'm glad.
Okay, thank you very much. Natasha, I will record some more interviews of you regarding reading and writing. And already your speaking tests are on air on YouTube, and many students are getting benefit. I mean, you are a live proof that your speaking is capable of getting 8.5 bands. Otherwise, on YouTube, there are some fake videos of 8.5 bands, but your speaking is really capable of 8.5 bands because you've got a proof from Cambridge of that.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The main thing about speaking was to speak at a slow pace, mainly.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay, fantastic. So thank you very much, Natasha. I'm glad that you gave us your time and I mean, the tips you gave, even I have not given these tips to my students. So this is really wonderful.
Oh, I'm glad I could do that and contribute it.
Okay, thank you very much. So guys, if you like this video, hit on the like button, and you know how Natasha struggled and the tips she shared, believe me, they're very good. I like the tips like you should turn on the TV with IELTS listening on it, and then your determination, motivation, you should put your heart, soul and all that into the test. So these tips are really valuable. If you like this video, hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe this channel. I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You can subscribe to that channel as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub and Natasha wish you all the best. Asad Yaqub from Lahore, Pakistan, and Natasha from USA. Natasha, which city?
I live in Northern Virginia. It's
Or
close to DC.
okay, DC, close to DC. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.